Happy New Year! Yay! I had a great Christmas. For Christmas I got 15 books, including the Kane Chronicles, Fifth Wave, The Book Thief, Across the Universe trilogy, lots of other stuff. But also what happened was I finished City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare. Woo! Finally. Okay, let's get right into talking about City of Fallen Angels. I'm going to give you guys a brief synopsis about the book, and then after I give you the synopsis, go away because it's going to have spoilers. And yeah. So basically the beginning of the book, well, mainly the first sort of part of the book, the beginning of the book, it's really funny and it made me laugh a lot. It's got this whole Simon, Izzy and Maya ordeal, as well as Jay's training Clary. There's only a small thing that hints what's going on. It's only in the middle and the end where you sort of notice there's this demon cult thing, and then there's a really big massive battle thing at the end. But this book really doesn't have a huge story. It's just like what happened after City of Glass. So it's just, again, just things are trying to get back to normal, but they're not. And that's all I can say in the non-spoiler section. So see ya if you haven't read the book. Bye, 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 bye. Go away. Bye, 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 bye. Let's start at the beginning of the book, spoilery people, with Simon, Izzy, and Maya. Oh my god, it's so cute. I mean Maya, but we all know who Maya's going to end up with at the end of the book, but Simon and Izzy are just so cute. And then they go on their date at the beginning, and Simon is just like, whoa, and Izzy's interrupted by evil vampire lady, and then they have a thing, and then when Maya and Izzy find out that Simon's been dating both of them at the same time, and poor Simon, but he's gonna pick Izzy. I'm sure of it. He's gonna pick Izzy. I think Izzy's the one to pick. Another cute thing at the beginning of the book is when Jace is training Clary, especially really close to the beginning, and they're doing the flips and stuff, and I think it's just really, really, really cool. But when they start doing a training at the park, you can tell something iffy is going on. And yeah, it's really iffy. And it's creepy, and because they're just getting back together and they start going through like breakup syndrome, whatever you call it, and so sad. They're both so insecure of each other, and I'm just thinking, you both love each other, just stop being so insecure and annoying, and just Cassandra Clare is really good at writing love and like love triangles and stuff. Like most authors just make it annoying, but Cassandra Clare is really, really good at it, and it is just very, very good, and I really enjoyed this part of the book, even though it annoyed the hell out of me. One romance that was extremely, extremely cute though was Jocelyn and Luke, and you've got all this stuff going on with our main characters, and then in between them you just have Jocelyn and Luke coming in with their like wedding plans and stuff, and you have the wedding party and like the engagement thing, and Jocelyn trying on the wedding dress, and you just see Jocelyn and Luke having really cute and cuddly moments. But Jocelyn is creepy in this one. It's just after Sebastian, that happened in City of Glass, she has this huge fear of demon children, and there's this one scene where Clary goes with her to the hospital, and there's like this demon child which is similar to what Sebastian was like, and just seeing Jocelyn's reaction to everything, it's just, she has been traumatized by this, and it's really scary to read it, like traumatizing and scary and weird, but it's so good at the same time. Like, it's so interesting to read. It's just, I've heard people say a lot of bad stuff about this book and how it's not as good as the other ones, but I really, 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 really enjoyed this one. I reckon it was a lot of fun to read. And Clary finds out about the demon cult, which is another weird thing. They're like a group of people who are trying to make babies like Sebastian was. And Clary's looking at all these creepy pictures, and it's just so good. And there's a bit in the church when they're all in their like tracksuits and hoods, and there's that huge demon, and then Isabel comes with a whip and like saves everyone. But oh my, it's such a huge plot thing. It's like, these people are taking mothers off the streets, Shadowhunter mothers, and injecting demon blood into them, and their babies are evil demon things with claws and are growing up to be like Sebastian. Except, for some reason, these babies don't survive very long, and near the end they find heaps of just rotting, dead demon babies in cribs, and scary. And also the demon cult and this greater demon Lilith is getting into Jace's mind, and the reason that things are getting iffy with Jace training Clary is because Jace is having these dreams about Clary and him stabbing her, and he's scared that he's going to do it, and it annoys me so much because we all know that Jace isn't going to do that, and he should know. I mean, he loves Clary, come on. And but it's just such a good plot thing. I don't know how to explain it. I just think the way Cassandra has written this is really, really, really good. But like I said, this book is a lot about Simon, and I haven't talked about Simon. So let's talk about Simon, because his part of the book is probably my favourite part of the book. It's so, so interesting. First, we have that part at the beginning, and Camille was the original leader of the vampire clan of wherever, Brooklyn. Yes, Brooklyn. Before Raphael, because Raphael was taking over for her because she leaves. But Raphael wants to stay leader of the Brooklyn vampire clan, and the only way for him to do that is to kill Camille. So Camille starts making deals with Simon, but Simon still doesn't know who the bad guy really is, because he doesn't know anything about Camille, and Raphael wants him dead. The mark comes in really, really, really useful, because evil demon lady Lilith also wants to kill him, and she sends demons after him, and when they try to kill him, they burst into like salt and lava, and they just go. So that mark does come in very useful, especially in the end, but I'm going to save that for later. And then Simon can't control being a vampire. He isn't drinking the blood that he needs to, and he actually drinks from another human. And I was just like, whoa! I wasn't expecting it. That was the last thing I expected. And then it was so creepy when the girl came back to life, because they said they found her body, and it was just so weird. And Simon is that was an amazing part of the book. It was just so good. It was just Simon's struggle. He doesn't know whether he's Shadowhunter or vampire, and he's stuck in between, and he doesn't know where to go, and he's just so confused, but it's just so good to read. And there's the whole Kyle. Yes, so a new person tried to join the band, Kyle, and Kyle gives Simon a place to stay because Simon's mum has like kicked him out after she found out that he's a vampire. That was another scary part of the book. It's like, okay. And you know how in the earlier books Maya was talking about Jordan, who was the one who turned her into a werewolf? Well, Kyle is Jordan. I was just like mind blown. So that happens sort of in the middle of the book. We find out a little bit about stuff. We sort of find out about Jordan's side of the story. But I'm very, very excited to get into more of that later on in the series. City of Lost Souls. And of course there's the final battle on the building with Lilith. And she's trying to raise Sebastian from the dead. She has like a Snow White coffin with Sebastian inside it, and for that entire like scene, I'm just like, no. And actually, in the end, Simon uses the Mark of Cain to kill Lilith. I knew it would come in useful. So she's got her whip ready, and then Simon just like gets in the way. She's trying to whip Jace, and then she explodes into salt stuff, and we're all okay. And I was just like, but Jace, when he's trying to kill Clary, and it's not possession. I mean, possession, because they say something about how it's not possession because it's weird, because she does it differently, and she has like the rune, and then Clary like mucks it up like she did in City of Glass, and I am confused about how it worked. But okay, so it's all okay, we think. So they're going downstairs, and Clary and Jay stay on the roof. They have their little talk, and they get back together, and it's all alright and cute. And then Clary goes downstairs to see her mum. And they had to do... Lilith was trying to do this sort of blood ritual with Simon to raise Sebastian from the dead. But we think it's okay. But Lilith's blood got into Sebastian. So, Sebastian starts rising from the dead. Sebastian is alive. Sebastian. And it was just like, holy. Oh my god, Sebastian. He's probably my least favourite character, like, ever in any book. Apart from Octavian, because he's just irritating. But, oh my god, Sebastian's back. It's gonna be interesting, but it's gonna be really annoying. And he's linked himself with Jace. I've already started City of Lost Souls, so I know that, like, if Sebastian gets hurt and, like, gets cut, Jace bleeds, as well as Sebastian. So, I'm really worried about what could happen. Anyway, that's my City of Fallen Angels talk. It was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. I'm giving it 4 stars out of 5. And have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and goodbye. Bye.